What do you guys like? The red button or the green button? Any preference?
No!
Alright. Just asking. Replay. Welcome everybody, just getting started here. VIP, VIP, VIP. The VIPs are in the house. Except for Tranquilizer and Schieberspieler. Got 3 out of 5 VIPs. 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5 faux fun. 3 out of 5 VIPs, not bad. The most dedicated supporters of the stream. Antonio, Astrobate, and Sus. What's up, everybody? I actually really enjoyed having the morning off today. No team battle. That will probably be back on next week. I had a chance to take a nice walk with my kids. A little exercise. Alright, so we're fresh for the Simul. Welcome, guys. Sparkle Horse Sladgie Twitch stream Simul. I'm going to host new Simul here now. Invalid characters, only letters are allowed. That's so gross. Seriously. It wouldn't let me put a slash in? What? It's not letting me start the Simul. Why? Why? It's done this before. I have no idea. Too many characters, maybe? It's not letting me start the Simul. Really weird. It's not letting me host the Simul. Maybe it's still too many characters. It's not letting me host the Simul. What is going on? That's weird. So I can't write Sparkle Horse Twitch. I just can't host the Simul. Oh my god. Why is it not letting me host the Simul? I've got nothing in there now. It's like I am Sparkle Horse. It's like once it blocked it, now I can't do it. I'm going to retype this. Alright, we'll copy and paste it. I'm going to copy and paste my description. And then do a new one. It just did something. Let's try to reload it. Oh, I love it. Redo. Let's make sure we don't mess anything up here. 20 minutes, 40 seconds, 90 minutes. I love you, lichess. That was really weird. Alright. My original title was probably too long, but it wouldn't let me go back. A little good old copy and paste. Anyway, little bug there for you. Not that they care. Alright. We're starting to get broccoli women. Okay. The Zorba Greek. There it is. Alright, guys. Highlight my message. Select standard box. Sparkle Horse Twitch Simul with International Master me, aka Will Pascal. Weekly 25 board classical Simul accepting Twitch subs, friends, some noobs. Please support the stream and my efforts by subscribing on Twitch or donating. Some links in there. If you cannot donate, then please at least check out my YouTube channel. Subscribe. It's free. Thank you for the support. Simul rules. Please take your time. Do not play bullet. This is a long Simul, up to 3 hours. Do not register and then quit after a few moves. You'll take someone's place who really seriously wants to play. Obviously, I hope no computer use or opening books. I hope it's obvious already. Of course, no London system. Good luck, everyone. Thank you for your participation and support. 25 player classical Simul here. I'm going to take subscribers first. Happy Valentine's Day. Me. What's up, guys? Welcome everybody to the stream. International Master, me. I am an International Master, amazingly enough. I've won some good tournaments, played in the US Championship a couple times. Not bad. Huh. Hold on a second. I just want to check something. Sorry guys, ready to go. 25 players simultaneous exhibition here on lichess and Twitch. I am still International Master till they take the title away from me. What's up, guys and girls? Happy Valentine's Day to everyone. Alright, before we get started, I'm going to finish my coffee, start taking entrants. Please select... I almost started coughing when you said what was the best achievement in your chess career. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I won a big open tournament. I tied for first with 6 GMs in an open tournament. The kind of tournament, like, not a lot of average IMs would even ever tie for first. So that was, like, my biggest individual result. Playing twice in the US Championship, Invitational, that's big. Alright, I'm getting a challenge for a 3-0 there. Alright, we've got Asterbait. Oh. No. Immediately. So subscribers go first. Dr. Mackerstein. Who is a subscriber to our stream? And we've got 75 subscribers to the stream. I would think, like, at least, we would have a good chunk of players who want to play in the Simul who are subscribers. But last week was not too many. I mean, I think last week we had less than 10 subscribers. Someone on sound, Chessmurph64. Chessmurph, thank you. Thank you for your hard work. Someone on sound. Someone on sound, thanks for putting the description in the, putting the link there in the chat. Welcome everybody. Please subscribe to my stream. Prem666, right. You're Kasparov. Garik. Someone on sound. Sumaher. Mirales, VIP. Cheesy New. Warnaki. Hey, it's Miro. Cheesy Noob. Mirales. Feels like last week we were missing some people. Notch Papa's a subscriber, I think. Mr. Slowhand, huge supporter of the stream. He just too modest to be a VIP. I would make him a VIP, but he refused. Miro slept through the Simul last week. I know it's awkward with your time zone, Miro. But thanks for being a part of our streams. So here we go. The usual crowd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 with a Meeboyd. That's 11 subscribers. Alright, who out there? Edward L. Rick. Someone give that man a subscription. Actually, Mr. Slow just donated as tier 1 sub to Falcon06. Mad Remus, not a subscriber anymore. Man, you guys. Falcon, oh, okay. Your Many Faces God. The Many Faces of God. Alright, Chef Master, usually a subscriber. Many Faces of God. I've got to take 25 players. We've got 13. Brian, also a subscriber, last time I checked. Who else is a subscriber? Friends. If you're not a subscriber, you might still qualify as a friend. Sorry there was no team battle today. You can still qualify as a noob if I randomly pick you from the remaining players. I try to make it as random as possible, but I do ask that people have an established account with, say, 100 games So I'm not going to accept anybody who's less than... This is a long simul. Up to 3 hours. The games last that long. So please do not offer to play and risk getting accepted if you can't stay up to 3 hours long for this game. This is not a fast blitz or bullet simul. Brony. Do you guys play in the quarantine Bundesliga? I don't. But if you have any suggestions for like the team playing in another Bundesliga or whatever, send me a message, Brony. You know, I would consider it. Alright. Next. Who else is subscriber? 301. 301 donation for Zen mode. So what's up? Warnocky. Good luck, Warnocky. Good luck, Everton. I love the underdog. I am an underdog. Fiercely independent. Dr. Mackerstein. Wait, that's just a random guy. I thought it was someone else. Dr. Nickerstein. Drunkermaster. What was Hikaru's old account? Not Hikaru, I mean Magnus. Alright guys, we're just going to start taking some random players here. I want to get this started. Kakatiri. Chitiri. Was a subscriber at some point. I think he's dodging it now. Who else? We got room for 10 more players. Let's take a look. Who asked nicely to play? Curmudgeon in another language. Hello. Oh good. Hello from the guy with their account. Violated the terms of service. Perfect. Melissa 8 is like, please, please, please. Melissa 8, please, please, please. Curmudgeon speaking Turkish. So it's basically just Melissa 8. There's some other ones at the top. Broccoli Woman. It's all in Turkish. Fans of Feta Master, maybe. Alright, where's Melissa 8? Melissa's not even in the list to play, so that's not going to happen. Alright, what do we got? Soggy Dollar. Oof, that's strong. Turtle in a Shell. I think this is fate. Because I was talking about turtling up today. This Turtle in a Shell has to be in the simul. That's my plan. Turtling up. Alright, what else? I feel like we just lost a lot of players. They're disappearing. Sean 2012. Not enough games. It feels like players are disappearing. Is it just my imagination? Edward Elric. Oh, you're not going to play. Keon. No games. Batman bin Superman. I don't think that's good. Chess Knight. Let's do Chess Knight. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chess Abyss. Cool name. You're in. Toshiro is 2300. No. Suldi Shock. Alright. 300 plus games. What are we up to now? We've got 19. Is there any late arriving subscriber who would like to play? Who's missing? Move 11. Uber driver. Let me check my friends list. Somebody missing from the friends list. Anyone? Move 11 is around. Someone sounds here. Tranquilizer, birthday weekend guy. Alright, I guess not. No one else on the friend list. We've got room for 5 more players. Dr. Mackerstein. That's pretty strong. Alright. I guess we'll take him. New slash or dash GM 2003. Better not play like a GM. Sahib Chess. You're in. Please promise me, you guys, you're going to play the whole game and not quit on me early. I've got hate mail from Sean. He said hi. Just kidding, guys. Please support the stream by donating. I can't do this without you. I mean, I can, but... Adana Kebab. My name is... And you promise you won't quit. Adana Kebab. You're in. 1666. We've played before. The Rating of Evil. Alright, we've got 23. 2 more to go. I love it when people ask nicely. It's always a change. Hey, take me. We're about to start. Any minute now. 1 minute till start. If you get knocked out, let me know quickly. Soggy Dollar. Another strong player. Alright. I'm not a chicken. I just can't load it up with strong players. Or it's just too much. So another strong player. Curmudgeon doesn't have enough games. Sean doesn't have enough. Denny's has enough games. Let's do Denny's. Ugh, Denny's? Brony, good luck. Lads? Denny's. It makes me think of Denny's. I miss Denny's. Mr. Coffee's not here. The Elster doesn't have enough games. Alright, guys, time to start. This guy's too strong. I need someone lower rated. Please? Sorry, I can't accept the players without enough games. That's why I'm not accepting Curmudgeon. Bullet games don't count. Last call. We're down to 22? What? What? I had 24. Where did they go? We lost 2 guys. Did you get knocked out? Somebody. New GM got knocked out. Well, that doesn't bode well. New GM was knocked out. We need 2 more now. Probably one of them were knocked out. One of them was knocked out. Sean, not enough games. Carmen is new. Not enough games, I think. Perhaps not. Arsham. Who else got knocked out? Eduardo draws every game. I don't think so. Not today. Czechia. Maria Debe. No, it's close. I mean, you got 69 games there. Any last call? If you guys speak in Turkish in my stream, I'm not going to understand it. I'm not banning other languages, but just note, I do not understand Turkish. Alright, last call. 23. Davi Kiros. That looks good, actually. And we've got 1 more to go. Necromania. Cool. Necromania. Alright, guys, we're going to start. 25 players. Bang. No more waiting. Zen mode. 300 for Zen mode. Zen mode's getting cheaper. It was like 500 last week. Cheaper Zen mode means shorter Zen mode. Alright. Whittling down the cost of Zen mode here. Good luck, guys. Please support the stream by donating. You can donate PayPal, Bits, also, of course, Streamlabs. Thank you, Someone on Sound, for your weekly donations. Nine out of 11 coin flips. We're black. Alright. Guys, I stream here almost every day. I take Saturdays off. We're doing 6 or 7 streams a week. I'm an international master from the United States who lives in Hungary, Budapest to be exact. I think I'm a good chess teacher, and I try to focus on really helping people to improve. Primarily teaching private lessons, but I do this stream and enjoy it. I enjoy helping people get better. take the games very seriously. Alright, I'm going to play me a little bit of everything with both colors. I like to mix it up, but it's fun to make the Simul both colors, black and white. Most traditional chess Simuls are only with white. Sladgie Bro, have you tried Puzzle Storm? I have. My mouse skills suck, honestly. That's why I don't really like it. Like, I'm probably as good as most strong IMs, weaker GMs in puzzle solving, but it takes me like 3 seconds to make a move, where like mouse skilled people take like 1 second. So my score is a little lower than what it would be if I was faster. My problem is speed. It's fun, but I'm not gonna get into it too much because I think it's like I've got a couple of students who are doing that instead of playing training games, and I'm like, look, this is constructive, but don't do like Puzzle Storm instead of playing, okay? It should be like a supplement. I'm definitely not going to do it on my stream. I haven't really tried. I think I did like 6 or 7 times, but I'm frustrated because I'm very like poor mouse skill, so I just can't move fast enough to get a high score. Even with I have a decent mouse. So Chess Smurf, if anyone wants to join in pledge-a-thon, I feel like public television. She's pledging for a donation. The format this week: 214 for a win, $1 for a draw, and subtracting 412 for a loss. Oof. Princess Chess, how does that work? I mean, Chess Smurf, how does that work if I lose all my games? I like owe you money or what? It can't go above 0, right? No, seriously, I appreciate it. Pledge-a-thon. Anybody gonna join in the pledge-a-thon? I used to sell hoagies in school. I always hated like collecting for newspaper delivery and stuff. The math. I just like hated like mean people like coming to the door and like, what do you want, kid? They were so rude. Then we would go and we would like try to raise money for the school by selling like stuff. Hoagies. I want me a hoagie. Alright. Submarine sandwich. Italian. That's what a hoagie is. So anyway, pledge-a-thon. Welcome everybody. I like talking about stupid stuff. I would play here a little bit. I can't analyze as in depth as I would if this were like a analysis stream or a blitz stream where I'm playing longer games but one-on-one. I just need to move through the games a little bit faster, so we're not going to get quite as many insights. Don't forget the London system is forbidden, so there's a $5 pledge penalty. Wernaki's going to join the pledge-a-thon with bits. Very cool, Wernaki. Thank you. Thanks to those of you who supported the stream this week. Fortuna Chess with 5 gift donations. Antonio, WJ Loof, Mr. Slow, Acerbate. I feel like, why is I don't understand. Why is it not updating? Like, Mr. Slow donated a gift sub today, right? Why is that not updating? Is everybody here to like you witness Mr. Slowhand give a gift donation? Why is it not showing up? Death King of the Underworld. That's a nice name. Actually, funnily enough, I've played some of these players in the Simul. Well, if you've noticed, most of these players are kind of part of my community. I don't understand why Mr. Slow's gift sub is not showing under weekly top gifters. Why is that not updating? It's very strange. I guess I have to refresh my whole Twitch page. Twitch is very touchy. Probably looks different for you guys. Alright, Little King's Indian. So it's visible to you. Yeah, it's just a matter of refreshing Twitch, I guess. It's not visible for me because I haven't refreshed it in a while. He donated 1 or 2 gift subs. Thanks to all of you for being subscribers. Those of you that are, obviously. If not, you have to at least subscribe for free to my YouTube channel. That's the price of paying the Simul minimum. Igera just subscribed to Tier 1. 9 months. 9-month streak. Amiiboid Chess, welcome. Thanks for being a subscriber. One of these days we're going to beat you. I actually played one of the players who used to play on my stream a lot the other day in an hourly tournament. Bang! Stone wall. I like playing in hourly tournaments. I don't usually get much time to play, so I can just like jump in for a game or two between lessons or something like that. I find it very convenient. Those of you that don't do that, I mean, I think that you're missing out on something. Easiest thing for me, you know, to just jump into hourly tournaments. I'm going to recommend that to one of my students tomorrow, he's a beginner, a kid who hasn't really played any sort of tournaments yet. I think the hourly, like Rapid Arena or something like that, is a good place to start. Another Rosalimo. Mirales. So I'm trying to guess. Move 11. What happened, man? I saw you were online. Oh, you had training games. I'm sorry you couldn't play in the Simul. I was hoping you could play. How'd it go, your training game? Is everything okay with your plunger accident? It's not funny. You can also recommend the official lichess Swiss tournaments. My only problem with that is, like, I haven't seen too many. It seems like whenever I'm looking... Yeah, the lichess Swiss tournaments. Just that I didn't know if they do very many of them. Whenever I look for something, they're not doing anything. I guess there's not too many. When are they usually held? I've played in 1 or 2 of the Swiss tournaments. Cockatieri says I'm subbing on the 12th of March. Is that a special day? Appreciate it. Whatever day it is. Okay. Boom. Reverse. I was talking about that yesterday. Reverse B3 Sicilian. Check. A lichess Daily Swiss team. I think I joined. Pretty sure I joined. I'll recommend that to my student. I mean, they should have tournaments that are doable for European, let's say the United States and Asia. You know, should have at least like 3 sort of time zones for the lichess Swiss tournaments, I would think. Kind of like poker, online poker tournaments. Had the Pacific Rim event at 1 hour. Uh-oh, somebody's playing. Uh-oh. Somewhat unsound. Move 11's not in the tournament. This almost has to be someone unsound. Oh no. Well, when your Prime comes back. Yeah, I've got Prime too. Alright. I couldn't subscribe to myself, unfortunately. I was subscribing to Tranquilizer. This weekend's his birthday. That's why we didn't have a team battle. For those of you that were wondering. No team battle today due to Tranquilizer birthday weekend. Next week it should be back. Yeah, this is the Morales reversed. But it could be someone else, I guess. That peculiarly familiar move order. Peculiarly familiar. Not easy to say that. Actually, Miro's thinking about playing the Rossalimo. Play the Rossalimo reversed. Grunfeld. I was looking at some Grunfelds. Uh-oh, the Averbach King's Indian. Just what I wanted to see. My prep there is so good. I never had a good system against the Averbach. My games against it were nightmares. I lost to Ilya Fiegler. I almost lost against Paletnik twice. Drew one, lost the other. Drew with another weaker master. I think I have like 2 losses and 2 draws on the black side of the Averbach. Whatever. Caveman Pawn Storm incoming? Where is that? Paletnik, he's older now. That was a funny story. It was a tournament in 1996. He was still strong. And I've told this story before, but most of you haven't heard it. They were experimenting with a system where you have re-entries in tournaments. It was 95, I think. Anyways. And so I played Paletnik in the first round and lost in an Averbach King's Indian with black. And then I was pissed and I re-entered. Started the tournament the next day in another section. Played like 1 game with someone else. And then like got paired when the groups merged again. Like I got paired with Paletnik again. I was like, what? I'm getting to play the same player twice with the same color in the same tournament? So I was like fighting with the organizers for like an hour when the game was about to start, and then finally I gave in and agreed to play. And like he tortured me again, but I managed to just barely draw a king and pawn end game. This extremely long game. It was like we were in the ballroom of the hotel. I just remember it was the only game going in like a 7-section tournament in the second round of the day. And I held on somehow miraculously. I ended up tying for first in that tournament. US Class Championship. Thanks to that miracle. I scored like 5-1. What must have happened was I drew my first 2 games against Ron Burnett, and I played like Ron Burnett and Paletnik, two like 2,500 players in the first 2 rounds. Drew them and then won 4 games in a row to tie for first. Pretty miraculous. It was a 6-round tournament. G4. That's not the proper way to play the Averbach with white. But obviously, that was about when Paletnik like stopped competing. The second half of the 90s, maybe later 90s. But he's a good player. Remember he used to play the Banco. Not a lot of people play the Banco. My friend like crushed him in a Banco. Weedmaster. That was a great game. He like crushed Paletnik in 20 moves. Flat. The Nescafe Frappe attack. What is this? Knight to c6. I'm the champion of the US Class Championship Open section. One of my greatest accomplishments. That's probably the only national tournament I ever tied for first in. I never tie for first in the U.S. Open. Or something like that. Bishop c4. Miles Pascal. World Chess Network. 2000. Devastation. The only game I ever beat Tony Miles. He played h3. Another very strong FIDE master in Boston also played that move against me. h3 is no good. I'm not that familiar with Pillsbury's games. That's a good idea for our Wednesday. That's a great idea for our Wednesday stream, Move 11. I'm going to play Notch Papa, another Bogo Indian. Are you serious? This has to stop. I can't play another Bogo Indian with Notch Papa. Is that your suggestion, Move 11, or are you just asking randomly about Pillsbury? Let's try a Fianchetto. Dutch, interesting. So the... Where's Jim? Jim's not here. Didn't Pillsbury die of syphilis? If only there had been antibiotics in those days. He's not the only famous player to die from syphilis. Okay, so this is not really correct. Is that Chef Master? Chef Master with his weird Vienna. What's it called? Not Vienna. Sorry, Vienna. Whatever. So we played this before already. I'm becoming an expert. Is CD even wrong, maybe? The question is where I should put my knight. The answer is, who cares? Like, that's the Muppet Show. Classic. G4 has definitely been seen. I remember there was a game in the National Open. Some 2100 or 2000 player played similarly against me. I guess 97. You could play knight h5. Kind of an interesting idea, actually. Outside the box style thinking. I mean, knight e8, pawn takes c5, queen a5 is nothing. Knight d7 is the normal move here. Knight h5 is interesting. Bishop takes, pawn takes. Actually, bishop takes, c takes d is even possible. But I don't know, my king set's kind of messed up there. I don't know. Welcome everybody to the stream. Please support the stream. Let's get a bit war going. Bit war pledgeathon. Double donation stream. Caveman attack as predicted. Well, you must have some info on my opponent. Guys, I'm going to reveal the identities of the players here earlier rather than later. This is a 300-bit Zen mode. It's actually a Schlechter Slav here. Not a queen's gambit. But that was the Grunfeld. Black played c6. Okay. Chessmurph, you're not playing. Acerbate with white. Baby. 3 minutes. For smoke break. Wow, knight b4. Can I do that? Well, it can't hurt. It can't hurt. It's a long smoke break, buddy. For every right guess, 2 extra bits. Nice. Independent. To GDI. Oh, this... But Jim isn't here, right? Jim like opening there. Oh, no. Oh, yes. It doesn't seem necessary to even play c4 at this stage, huh? Weird Rosalimo. What happened here? What did I do? That's also an early history, but different. This is more legit for white. So it's basically kind of Spanish. Weird Spanish. Hopefully we get some quick wins. The quicker, the better. Yeah, this queen c2, huh? Is that good or even necessary? Black just played c5. Wow. Good question. Speaking of Harry Nelson Pillsbury, the pride of Somerville, Massachusetts. Alright, Morales has got to be this one. The Simon Williams defense. Classic. All the time in the world. Black can play a6. It's interesting. There may be some sort of tricks with like d5 and b5. Wing gambit style stuff. I'm going to defer. This is someone on sound. I can't play a4. That's lame. We discussed that last time. Castles a4. Unfortunately, I just don't know the theory here well enough. I wish there was another cop-out I could play. What about a3? What happened if I played a3? There's only one way to find out. a3. He plays like a4. I retreat the bishop back. And then he's got queen a5 or rook a5 type of ideas. Who knows? Who knows how good it is? Something new. Make someone on sound think for himself. Think for yourself, man. Oh, that's a lot of pawn moves. That's a lot. Many a pawn move for black. Violation of fundamental principles. This is a Queen's Indian Trojan reversed. Okay. What am I supposed to play? Bishop d2, e6. E6 is like a normal move. The acerbate. The gioco pianissimo. Chef Master. Been here, done this. Bishop takes, knight takes, d2. What? Move 11, didn't you talk about this? Wasn't it you? Or maybe not you. Maybe it was someone else. Mad Remus, thanks for the list. Maybe it wasn't you. Maybe it was another person who mentioned this knight d2 move. Coach Ah. Where's Coach Ah? We need him. He's been on the stream in a little while. Trying to overwhelm me with e4. It almost feels like I have to play d5 now. You talked about knight fd2. Okay, it was you. Okay. But that's a different position. You're talking about blocking. You're talking about blocking here with knight fd2. Okay. Different thing. Never seen anybody do this, but I don't normally play this line with black. I just decided to do something a little different today. So the kingside expansion attack for white here. e6, take, queen takes d6, knight c6, queen takes e6, check, king h8. I go all in. I go all in. I mean, seriously, I could play that. Sacrifice 2 pawns, put my king on h8, and be like, okay, now what are you gonna do? I can also play rook e8, but it seems kind of lame. Pawn takes, queen d6. And then there's positional ideas as well. Fast acting pain relief. Rook e8. b5 isn't really good. a6 doesn't really do anything. I mean, a4 there. One win. Alright, I gotta play a little faster here, spending my time on this one game. Not a good strategy. Rooting for lots of draws today. I usually provide lots of draws. Drawing action. That's a weird bishop. Go down fighting. Wow. Okay. 93. Weird situation. The guy has 20, or that player has 25 minutes left. I just say guy. Sorry, feminists. But it's an American expression. It's not necessarily just men. I just say guy for everybody. What are we gonna do? Rook c1? Maybe it's time to take. I don't like that c4 push. This is a well-known lie. Yes. Yes. Queen c2. Played this before. Here it comes. The much anticipated h4 attack. Specimen. Destruction of noob specimens. When we're a matriarchal society, we use guy. Gi. Oh no. This game's taking a while to get off the ground. Classic Capablanca. Maybe I should take on c3. It's overrated. I am a piece here, so be happy for me. I mean, b3 wins another piece, right? Why am I hesitating? Sort of wins a piece. It doesn't really win a piece, I guess. It probably does. We shall see. Floor Capablanca, classic. Floor Capablanca-esque. Nottingham, 1936. Wow, one of my favorite books is Glory Season. I thought you were talking about David Bronstein. What? I saw David B. and I was like, oh, I don't know that one. Not my genre. Knight A3. Don't know what we're talking about. I'll just shut up now. White's playing too fast here. He's a fast player. Don't fast play me. Quick play. Quick play rapid tournament. The Brits call it quick play. We never say that in the United States. Or in Hungary, for that matter. Quick play, mate. We're going to the quick play. My British accent needs some brushing up. Grobbing good play, the old quick play. Bishop c1, a good choice. Everybody loves a good bishop c1. Now and again, bloody good quick play. Even someone on sound lost his British accent. Too much time in the US of A. Sound like a bloody American. Someone on sound. Now, is that an all-inclusive list? With or without? Did you rating? How did you do that? You put it by rating? Are you serious? Someone on sound likes to leave out like one game just to troll me. You have a lot of time in your hands there, mate. Closed Sicilian. Look at this setup for black. Is that really Mirales? Somebody else. Mirales. Whoa. That's why he has so much time. That's the refutation of A3. That's embarrassing. Queen G4, Knight D4. That's what you get for trying to be creative. It's just ridiculous. I'm just done trying to be creative. Now wait a minute here. Knight C6. Knight E3. Knight D8. Knight D1. Now what happens if I do something like Knight F7 at the end? Isn't that an issue? Of course, if that was the case, that would work in the normal line with A4, Knight G4. It's different if I've played A4 slightly. How much different? I can't believe every time I play someone on sound, I get busted in the opening. I'm just afraid. She's Noob loves giving up bishops. Maybe I should just castle. Screw it. Castles, knight takes e3. Pawn takes. How bad can it be? Famous last words. I know it's wrong. Right. Been here before. Whatever happens, I'm going to try to do my best. Noob reveal soon. Oh, just size the board. Nice. Does that look good? Or better? Nice sizing. You're no more needed. Mad Ramus, you're always needed. Don't let Summon of Sound bully you like that. Stealing your job. He'll stop at nothing. No, I still didn't size it right. It looks a little small. Super size me. Welcome everyone to our streams. To our stream, even. But to all of our streams in general. By the way. Whoa. Where's your schedule posted? It's on the Twitch page. There is a schedule down there somewhere. There could have been some inaccuracies. If you look on the Twitch page, I think you can find a schedule somewhere. A relatively late feature of Twitch, including that schedule in there. I don't know where it is. Don't ask me. White sees everything. No tactics. Ah, Uber driver. I was tempted to play today. My wife was tempted to hit me with the frying pan. It was Uber driver's week to cook, I guess. In addition to Uber driving, he enjoys cooking, travel, when he's not in the middle of a pandemic. We'll get you ready for the next Bachelor competition, Uber driver. Maybe we can help in some way. The Bachelor Chess Edition. Help you to learn to be a better husband. It's kind of like a Caraclage system. A variation of the classical Sicilian. Once Caraclage invited me to his house. Popular thing for some people. But I was disinclined to go. Alright. He wanted to be special friends, and I wasn't interested. No, I don't know. That was a rumor. That was only a rumor. I'm popular. Knight e4. Can I do that? Bishop g4 is a little safer. I do have good control of e4 here. How did the bishop get on b1? Yeah, that's dubious. Knight e4. Coffee mister. Alright, so Bogo me Indian. Bogo my Indian. Knight g4. An experimental idea, but interesting. That's kind of asking for h3 and g4. Knight g4, h3, knight h6. Knight b1. It's a neat idea. The more traditional approach of like 98. I'm winning a pawn here, bishop f6, and knight d5. clear. Pondra. If Ponda was a Japanese 60s movie monster, what would his name be? Pondra. It's beautiful. Asterby, what are you doing? Why are you trading your Dark Square Bishop there for nothing? Guys, we're going to reveal soon. Pawnzilla. Original. Your wife loves you for your originality. Pondra also. Reversed. How to send pick in the chat. That's a question I don't see every day, and it alarms me. It alarms me. Definitely the alarm bells go off when I get how to send pick in the chat. No, I'm just kidding. It depends. What are we talking about? I don't do chat roulette or anything like that. Sorry. H4, H5 is an interesting idea. Shame Bob's not here for these sexual innuendos today. Alright, I'm going to trade his Dark Square Bishop off. I try to keep it family friendly, but sometimes we have to be adults and joke around. Seriously, what is this? Knight b3. So he's like a Queen's Gambit reversed London system lover. A London system lover. The knight on b3. Ugh. Yeah, what do you mean by pick? You mean what specifically? It sounds like something from the 90s. Alright. Magnus Carlsen would like beat me with this position. That's sort of alarming. Knight b3, triple exclamation point. Slight advantage to white, according to Stockfish. You want to go for it? Go for it. I wonder who this is. Is Hey It's Miro in the Simul? Was that in the list? Where's the list? Let's start now. I'm gonna guess Hey It's Miro. Bang! Oh, one. 1 for 1. Brutal. Devastating. Simul of Devastation. I always get the first one right. Because I only guessed the first one, I'm pretty sure. It's a magic trick. This is going to be tough. I don't think this is anyone we know. I'm going to just say someone random. Only less than half the players are subscribers. I don't think this is one of them. Necromania. No, it's David. Or Davi. No, you are not anyone who I could guess. Another player I'm not going to be able to guess. Let's say Dr. No. Let's say based on rating. Adana Kebab. Chess Abyss. Alright. Can't guess those new guys. Next customer. Kebab. I could go for a kebab. I had a good meal today. Not a kebab. Another random player. Boom, boom, boom. Are they all on the list there, Someone and Sound? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. You got them all this week. Alright, yeah, I don't know. Cheesy new? This is Dr. Magerstein, okay. All new players. All new. Dr. Magnus. New player. Another one. I don't know. I mean, this seems like it's a new player. You could be Sumahair, but I don't think so. I'm just going to guess Sumahair. What? Notch Papa playing a kind of passive Queen's Gambit there. Snuck in on me. I thought he was waiting the BOGO. That eliminates that suspect. Man, I thought this was Notch Papa. Now what am I going to do? I've only got one right, and Notch Papa's out. Oof. Who plays D4? I don't know. I don't know. New GM. I'm just guessing. This is a me boy. They could have been reversed. I would have bet more likely they were reversed. I've only got one right. Kind of wish I had played Knight G4 now. Capablanca, Jose Raul. No. This player's playing too fast to be one of our regulars. What was the opening? Queen's Gambit. I only got one right. I have no idea. Warnaki. Necromania. Alright, I don't know. I was randomly guessing. Alright, a lot of new people today. So, could only get one right so far. New player. Beginner on the lower rated end. They lost a piece. Chess Knight. Turtle in a shell. 1700. I wouldn't expect him to drop pieces. So that one was hard to guess. This is Astrobate going for 2. Yes! 2. Astrobate, why are you trading your bishop for no reason on f6? Why would you do that? Now you know better than that. What reason do you have to exchange your bishop on f6? I'm very disappointed in you. Very disappointed in you. Sad. Astrobate. Wait, I didn't guess. So this could be a more advanced player. I don't know. It's the Dutch. Which one of you played the Dutch? Warnaki? Maybe this is Warnaki. Soggy Dollar. Warnaki, do you even play the Dutch? Who plays the Dutch here? I'm just guessing Warnaki for everybody. I thought maybe Warnaki played the Dutch though, right? I'm not that crazy. You have played the Dutch. Next game. Man, I was going to say Mr. Slowhand, but this doesn't look like Mr. Slowhand's fingerprints. H6, Bishop G4. I mean, I don't see how that's Mr. Slowhand. But the only King's Indian I've got. The Many Faces of God. This is Warnaki. Oh, that's ironic. Alright. I got 2 right. Warnaki, trading your bishop. Little Astrobate there. Bishops for nothing and your chicks for free. Who's playing this? H3 Miles variation. Bad. Sahib chess. This is a Don Kebab. Alright. Bad Rosalimo for white. Passive with no play. Wait. This is another Dutch. Now I'm confused. Wait, was the other one not a Dutch? There's 2 Dutches. We've already got Warnaki though. Who the heck else plays the Dutch? I don't know. Any of the regulars who play the Dutch? Maybe Cheesy Noob. Yes! It had Cheesy Noob's hatred for bishops. You discriminate against bishops. That's not PC, Cheesy Noob. I can't accept your hatred for bishops. We got 3 right. There's obviously someone on sound. 4. Knight e5. What we need is to turtle up with Lasker like defensive skill against someone on sound. Turtle me. Yertle the turtle. John Lithgow did the voiceover for Yertle the turtle. One of my favorites of all time. When he's not doing Rudy Giuliani, he does a mean Yertle the turtle. But seriously, we're going to turtle up here. Be very, very careful with this guy. Your king can never be too safe. And don't even think about attacking him. Yeah, I had turtle theme earlier in my mind before the stream started. I gotta be super careful about someone on sound in particular. One of our mods, JCS, he hasn't been around for a little while. Hope he's alright. Was the first person I heard use the terminology of turtling up. I guess it's like a video game sort of concept. Oh, we didn't guess. This is a new player. This is Cheesy Noob. Noob boss. Mirales, really? Mirales. No, this is Sumahair. Ah. Even by Morales' standards, is a little over the top now, but that was my theory. My working theory was that this is Morales. This is Sumahair. Working theories. 95, d4. I'd rather not. I haven't played d3 yet? I was swore I played d3. That's weird. I literally would have sworn I've played d3. That's a different game. Oh, I'm confused. Okay. Okay, so Sumahair is hanging out with Indich and his Serbian buddies. The Indich variation. That's actually interesting to play it earlier, though, Sumahair. You're pretty late to the party here with h5. Muksudlu or Indich would have played it on like move 2. Velimirovich. Absolutely sound, of course. Maybe I won't castle. How does that grab you? Alright. What is this? Solid. This is Mr. Slow. Really? Doesn't really have his hallmarks in a very theoretical opening on it. Well, I'm kind of desperate. I don't know. Mr. Slow? This is many faces God. Alright, whatever. I got what? 4 right? 5 right? H5 always met with H4? No way. That's way too dogmatic. I would never think about it like that. It always depends on the situation, I would say. That's a very robotic attitude. No. Oof. Alright, we don't have much time left, so guessing the players is over. Pretty much. Guessing time is over. Kiddies? Almost. Who is this? This is... Okay, so this is Cockatieri. No, Chess Knight. 1500 provisional? Alright, whatever. I seriously have to stop guessing. Guessing is over. Done. Alright, if I didn't guess you, I didn't guess you. That's it. This is Chef Master. I would have guessed him if I give myself time. No time for that. Cockatoo. Cockatoo. A cockatoo. Chatiri. I think 5 guesses I got right. What's happening? Knight b5. Whoa. Kasparov. I think you're way beyond Kasparov here. Mr. Slow. There's no way I would have guessed him. Playing that crazy bishop. He does play the English, though. But it's just too weird. Bishop e1 is too weird. I couldn't have put him on that extremely strange maneuver. I don't think it would have occurred to me that it could be him. Soggy Dollar looks like decent positional player. 2177. Soggy Dollars. This is Many Faces God. We know who this is. Mr. Sound. Do I need to play H3? Really? Not really. Ooh, he's used 1 minute for the whole game. I played Rook B1. That's a really exciting move. The Necronomicon. H.P. Lovecraft. 42 cents? Man, I don't know, the dollar is worrying me. I'm thinking of like taking everything I have and putting it in gold. It's hopeless to like invest your money in the bank. At this point I'm only concerned about like not watching the dollar like deflate to the point where it's worth significantly less than it is now. Uber driver, what's your financial advice? When's the market crash coming? When he's not Uber driving, he's a day trader. Is that why your wife hates you? Alright guys, hey, it's Miro. Spanish. Can I play E5? And this position is creeping me out. I don't like the look of this game, the way this game is going. He's 1500. Seems very subtle though. I'm not in love with the H4 suggestion of one of the viewers here. Don't really like doing that. This is some sort of coffee house system for black. But some strong players have tried it on occasion, as I was mentioning earlier. Boyd, please don't touch the chalupa. The knight, isn't so bad. This guy is 2200, hasn't used much time. F6. I try to ask people not to play bullet in the simuls. So, we shall see. If I get 25 players playing the speed Dr. Mackerstein's playing, then I lose on time in every game, which isn't very friendly for me. So I ask everybody try to use your increments at least, or close to it. If you just hoard up time and make instantaneous moves, it's going to create real difficulties. Alright, time to get developed. Warnaki, I feel like we played a similar game a while back. Thanks for donation, Warnaki. Can you afford that 6? It might be too much. That was for the correct guesses. I don't want you to be broke now as a result of this. 6-bit donation from Warnaki. Mr. Slowhand leading today with 1300. WJ Loof not here today with 1000. Asterbay with 500. Thank you guys for your donations. Alright. Queen E2. Giving up. Well, strong pawn on C4. Whatever. Can someone make a mistake, please? Please. Pretty please. Of course. Totally normal formation here for white. Absolutely. See this every day. Very strange. Bishop B1. Wow. That is insane. Subtlety is his specialty. I guess we're playing A4 after all. I suspect chess knight is going to end up being really strong. F5. Geez, Noob, your other bishop will be appearing soon on A6. Boom. How's my bishop doing? C4 on the queen side. Makes my head hurt to think about that. I'd rather not. You guys with the cents and dollars. Welcome everybody to my stream. We're going to be back tomorrow morning. Don't forget, Blitz stream Monday. Taking challenges 5-3 through 7+3. Mondays 11 a.m. CET. Alright guys, I need some ideas here. I don't like playing this closed royal Pez. When I play the Sicilian, that's not my idea of fun. Didn't come here to play the closed royal Pez. Morales, of course, the other almost identical setup. But that's more controlled. H6, I don't like putting those pawns on dark squares. Of course, the first move, yeah, the first move we think of, it is a good suggestion, but I'd rather not fix my pawn like that. Pawns, I should say. Plural. Onto the dark squares we go. So H6. Wow, cockatry, you've used 1 minute for the whole game. Now you're up to 2181 in classical. Soon he's going to be like 2500 in classical and 1500 in blitz. Alright. Here. Pawn must... Oh, I have a bad idea here. Bad idea. I have a bad idea here. Dude, seriously? Wow. Well, that's disturbing. Can I play F5? What's that about? Bishop D7, Bishop E3. I don't like that. Wow. Seriously, you're just gonna win my pawn on A4? It's that easy? That is annoying. Instantly, so this guy doesn't like bishops either. The church. Both capture is interesting. Though knight C4, huh? Maybe my bishop needs more squares. Speaking of not liking bishops, it's popular. It looks popular. A lot of players who are using like 0 time. See, that's the problem with people doing like 5-minute simuls. Then all the players get accustomed to that. It's so stupid and cheap. 5-minute simuls. Bullet simul. D takes C4. I guess E6. Play like an utter maniac. I guess I'm gonna have to play A5. Like, there's no choice. Acer. A6 gel. Bijak. Mr. Will. Sumer. Sumer hair. Sumo hair. Sumo hair. So now what? BG bishop. Knight f6 is not normal. I'm sorry for my stutter. That is not a typical idea. But what is he up to? See, I don't know where that's going from f6. Where is that going? Particularly after h3. Chess knight is 1500. 1300 in bullet. Queen g3 now. Sure, let's see. Alright, I'm paranoid. I don't like the way this game has gone. Too subtle for white. Yeah, I don't like this. 1500 blitz and you're playing like the whole game in 2 minutes. Paranoia, I know. Everything works for white. A3. Well, let's try it. Wow. Weird. Okay, ops colored bishop bonanza. Or just take on b6 and win a pawn. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of fast play here. Not allowed to play fast, guys. I'm serious. You play fast if you need to. No playing to flag me. The point is to play good chess. Morales, no, we trust you. You never play for time. Appropriately in blitz, perhaps. Man. Acer. 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 Give me that bishop. Almost picked up my g-pawn. So, welcome to wherever your rook is. Again, like Sagi Dollar, like, use no time. What's the point? You know, in playing a long game if you're going to use no time. Time is the time is a weapon. It's a resource. Why would you play the whole game without using your time bank? It doesn't make sense. I just don't understand why you're doing that. Time is money, friend. Oh, thank God for knight g8. If bishop f5, knight e5, pawn queenie. Bishop f5, knight pawn queenie, and then knight g8, defending my bishop and my bishop. Double bishop defense with knight g8, double exclamation. Move 11 is an expert knight g8 player. Not always. Dude, you're sick puppy. Play like Kasparov. Play like Memory Tate, maybe. I don't know. This is not normal. Playing like you're imbibing too many bong hits. No, it's not that bad. You've got mobility. It's interesting. I'm just having fun. I'm just kidding. It's not that stupid. It's really not. There's some logic to this madness for white. It's really not that stupid. It's not that stupid. What am I doing next, for example? Action heroes. King f1 is standard when you play g4 and h4 in the King's Indian or whatever. It's safer than castling queenside by a long shot. Don't do the like London system cheesy noob castles queenside when there's a bishop on g7 and an open diagonal. The dragon's bad enough, but you have a c pawn on c2 to protect you. In the dragon, in the King's Indian, you've like moved your c pawn up, so it's a lot more dangerous. Knight h5. Positional struggle. People are stupid. A lot of discrimination against bishops around here today. That's a proven fact as well. You would think on St. Valentine's Day there'd be some respect for the clergy. Or whatever. Good bishop, bad bishop. Look at that. Look at that beauty. Bishop beauty. Beauty bishop. Wow, alright. Obviously. My e4 pawn will be weakened. Which knight do I use? We've got to figure out the secret of beating someone on sound. I haven't really solved them yet. One day, I'll figure it out. Again, another bishop disrespecter. So he wants to play knight b5? Mamma mia. a6. To stop knight b5. He's Cheesy Noob's brother, I think. Chef Master. Turtling up. Involving turtlenecks. Where's JCS? Our expert on turtling. Turtle McGirdle. Double threat. Triple threat. I mean, the easiest thing to do here is to take. I hate doing that. I'll do it if I have to. Plus b2's hanging in a lot of lines. Turtle McGirdle. Damn, there has to be a solution somewhere. I don't see the solution. It's always dying. What is Dana Carvey? Did he do something with turtles? I don't know my Dana Carvey too well. Other than George Bush. This is annoying. Like, I should be better here. And it's not fair that he has this rubbish counterplay that shouldn't work in a million years. My bishop is worth more, I say. I don't know. I can't let you on b5. Droppler. Droppler radar. Oh, the other knight back now. That's principled. Sumihare's playing the... He's playing the Joko piano with black. Alright, it's not that stupid. Knight g6 maybe. Maybe not that bad. Bishop g5, knight h7 even. It all looks pretty artificial to me though. Migo, to the Migo. It all looks pretty artificial to the Migo. Knight! Rook takes a1. Triple exclaim. Rook takes. Not good enough for even Dana Carvey. Damn. White's surprisingly solid here. Bishop g2, nothing. Chess Abyss has used no time, dude. Seriously. He's used no time. That's incredibly annoying. This doesn't even work. I wanted to play my knight to c6. What was my big idea here? Can always sacrifice a chicken McNugget if I have to. I was thinking rook a6. I mean, really? Rook a6? Maybe. The beat goes on. That's at least awkward temporarily. Speaking of rook a6, where did you ever get such an idea? Absurd. Rook a6. What kind of player plays rook a6? Funny, isn't it, how life makes little jokes on you. Literally the move I just played on my other board. Didn't really want to trade queens there, but I'll do it if I have to. Absolutely. Dude. Nimzovich. Mr. Nimzovich. Oh no. Masturbate goes crazy. Crazy for you. Alright, whatever. Cockatoo now played a4. Not your run-of-the-mill move. Now, if you get in time pressure, absolutely you have to move quickly. But if you have 20 minutes of your 20 minutes starting time, then I start to get kind of pissed, you know? That's my issue. If you're 1300 and you still have 20 minutes, like that's not cool. Knight h4. Mirades. C6. Chair adjustment. Pause. Alright, guys. Thanks for playing. It's been fun. I'll see you later. Seriously. Please support the stream and subscribe. Appreciate it. I'm not going to be rich by being a chess streamer, but it brings enjoyment to help others. It gives me pleasure. Have a pawn, dude. Have a couple, said Asterbait. You're sick puppy, dude. Puppy. Puppies are us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 versus 7. The knight on e5 is really, really strong. Yeah, I don't want to trade my bishop for your bishop. Maybe knight for knight. So Cheese Noob loses in one move. Oh, that's so sick. That was the trap I was playing for. Queen h5. He did this anyway. 2 traps in a row. Trap master. Cheapo connoisseur. Connoisseur of cheapos. What's happening here? I wanted to play knight e5. What happened? Bishop b2. In the words of the great Jorge Hasbun Zamora Wappen, Bishop b2 is what happened. f5. f5 looks fun. Well, Chess Abyss 1700. That's an annoying move. Alright. Do I have a trap here? Not quite. Maybe I can win a pawn, but e7's hanging down, so I have to take this. We really should have strong attacking chances. Let's see, e5. Pawn c3, pawn f6, pawn b2. Thought I had that, but I guess not. That's a problem. e5. Oh, I could do one of these crazy piece sacrifices. e5 take, take back. That's just really over the top. I've done this in Blitz, like sacking all piece. e5, bc, bc, and then like knight e5, c4. But I don't think that's going to work here. He's too good. My knight doesn't have a good retreat. Basically, Sumaher is playing the... He's literally playing the Jogo piano. Weird. literal Joko. Now I'm giving up the bishop for the knight, but the conditions have to be perfect. Conditional response. Conditioned response. d4. Pawn takes pawn. e4. No, that doesn't work. Nothing works. Nothing works. Of course. What would ever work here? Weird. Alright, so he's attacking two bishops. But I have the knight g8. I guess he's not suspicious. Pawn takes bishop h6. Well, whatever. Warnaki is playing the kings in the end with the give away the bishop for nothing line. Maybe it's played by some people. A really high level positional player would frown at your bishop g4 idea. Okay, what am I doing? Some knights are better than others. Naki. Pawn takes, bishop e4 check, bishop d2. Guess I don't have enough. That's sort of disappointing. So I really have to do that? Just accept my fate. How's the weather, Brian? The rook a6 might work out. The Many Faces of God has used negative 2 minutes for the whole game. Well, that's a good sign. That's really paying close attention to my request here. Thanks for that. Being very thoughtful about taking your time on your moves and whatnot. Thanks for really taking your time and not playing for blitz mode. Thanks for ignoring my requests completely. Whoa, 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 easy now. Dude. After all that, he played a4. I was terrified of e4. Now I'm okay. Chef Maestro chef. Oh, you saw it. Speaking of knight versus bishop, b5 now. Instantly played. I might resign in protest. I hate when people do this. The super speed play. I try not to let it bother me, but it is annoying. Whoa. Not so easy. I regret. Wow. This isn't going to be so easy. We're going to have to play f5. I kind of regret what I did here. Wow. Wow. And he's also playing fast. It's always interesting how some of the lowest rated players are able to play the best and the fastest games. Like 1300s are stronger than 2200s in these simuls. Wow. That's nuts. And d5 even. Fully nutso. Queen b3, bishop e6. Bob's here. Channeled you earlier. Didn't work. It didn't work earlier. Perfectly normal to do this. Whoa! Look at his rook on a1. You just played b3? How does that work? Guys, feel free to blunder. We could use more blunders around here. Definitely. Appreciate it. Yeah, Many Faces of God is making me angry. You won't like me when I'm angry. Please don't do that. Don't play the whole game in 20 minutes. That's annoying. You're not supposed to beat International Masters easily using no time in classical simuls. It should at least take some thought for you to do that. The next move, knight e4. Looks like Play Like Kasparov kind of lost his thread there. Have you seen my thread lately? He's defending the rook now. I've been worried about the d6 pawn the whole time. Not so simple. Yeah, whatever. So Davi just moves instantaneously now. That's what he does. I guess he plays bullet. What can I do? C'est la vie. Please don't play bullet. It's not what this is for. Okay, rook c1. So Sumaher, you don't like castling, I take it. Not a believer in castling. Britney Spears? I've heard good things about her case. She's getting a lot of support now. I was going to play g6. That's probably right. Yes. A lot of players use like 0 time. They're just they can't be bothered to think, you know. But I don't get it, really. Wow. So it's not just... You don't limit your avoidance or hatred of exchanges to mere... Wow. He doesn't limit his hatred of exchanges to queens, apparently. It's like any piece. Now it's surprised me there. Bytecoin is like, oh lol, ton RMI. Well, I guess that explains. Sorry, sir. You seem like a 2000. What is this clown talking about? He's agreeing with me? I seem like 2000. I don't know. He's agreeing about the weak players. Oh, he was quoting me. Sorry. You're not a clown. I like you now. Sorry about the clown thing. Clowns are good. I didn't understand the context. It's hard to get context. Time pressure. So Morales just like stole my pawn. You just came by and had no idea about my elo. Judge a man by his elo. There's plenty of people who are weaker than me with higher elos. That's the most important thing. I have elo. I live in an elo depressed country. If I hadn't moved from the United States to Hungary, I'd be like 2475 now. Bishop takes d5. Right, we're doing this. Yeah, I mean, there's no elo in the, there's no money in the tournaments here, and there's no elo to find. There's no one to take elo points from. $95. Bob, did you bring some of your troll friends with us today? I love it when you have show and tell at the stream. Bring your friend to stream day with Bob. What kind of friend do we have today? Is it a pervert or some sort of... What do you got for me? Bring your perverted friend to the stream day with Bob. Seriously. What are we doing here? Knight takes d5, that's lame. Pawn takes e4. Bring your friend to work day. I still don't believe that's the same person, by the way. They must have serious problems if they're both those things at the same time. I thought they were very different. They're doing good with them. Anyway, you're distracting me. Stop it, Bob. I warned you about simuls and distracting. You're not going to do that. You're not going to trick me with that truth stuff today, Bob. What are we going to do? F4. space. The final frontier. Yes. Just because. Wow. Oh. Okay. They have a chess porn Reddit. It's basically like people who really have like nice chess sets and post them on Reddit. But I don't know, omnatism. That's not really the theme of the stream here. Weed theme. Tom Bartel got his Bond Cloud award taken away from lichess. I feel kind of sorry about that. That's not right. Bond Cloud Warrior. Morales is gonna go for classic Bishop versus Knight. Speaking of Bishop versus Knight, the theme of the day. Well, it's a good thing I played King H8 against Asturbate before it's too late. B6 is useful. Transfer of rook. Whoa. Of course. I have no idea what's going on in this game. Like a semi-Slav, not my thing, really. Don't know what I'm doing. Creating complications. It looks slow. The games are getting awfully complicated. H5, I was like not even seeing what he's doing here. Okay, you're gonna sneak up on me. A lot of bishops for knights going around. Wow. Acer. Acer. You're 2 pawns down, dude. Only temporary. Is there some new look to opponent offers a draw? It's not like orange anymore? That's kind of nice. Okay, I'm getting a time pressure. I didn't really like that position that much. Draw is okay. The unbeatable. The unbeatable one. Speaking of the unbeatable one, looks like I did win the first game against Cockatree. I was a queen up in game 1 when he was 1500. Now he's 2181. Optically looks better for black, but I'm not so confident. Optics. Rook c8 and f5. This is kind of weird. You feel the bits? I don't know what the heck I'm doing here. Queen g4, non-aggression. Knight c6, knight f4, h5. Winning a piece or not? Kind of looks that way. Queen g3, h4, queen g4, knight e5. Masturbate is a dead man in this endgame. Hopefully. I think he's still playing for mate, though. Dr. Mackerstein. Seemingly playing too fast. When in doubt, try to trap your own queen. It's always my philosophy. Okay, tough game here, as always, with Notch Papa. Dude, he's playing a very tense game. Pushing the envelope all over the place with black here. Optically looks good for white, but nothing special. It's really annoying. I don't have a lot of practice at this kind of semi-Slav type of position. Which sucks. Not really sure what to do here. Looks good for white, but really not sure. He offers a draw. Alright. Dude offers a draw here. A clear pawn down? No. That's weird. My hand hurts. That's different. I might take draws in unclear, but not winning. Objectively winning position. You're freaking kidding me. I hung a knight. Can I have a take back? I just hung my knight on g5. I can't play against someone unsound. I give up. I just can't play against him. I literally hung my knight on g5. That's insane. Mental. Brain fart. Knight f6 check, king f8. That's crazy. Crazy completely. Wow. Yeah, knight g5 is not a lucky move against someone on sound. You guys know how much I like draws. There's a lot of draw offers on the table. I think I was like selling a house. We got 3 offers. Alright, Asterbait. No draw. No draw offer from Asterbait. The new VIP badge. New? Is it new? Did it change? Kakachiri plays a strange game. Dude, you gotta stop. Because a couple people offer draws doesn't mean like everybody who's 1500 should start offering draws. Those are strong players who have played me many times. I'm not gonna just like agree to draws in all my games where I have an advantage or something. Stop that. That needs to stop. Alright. You have to prove yourself before I'll offer draws. Against someone on sound, I don't even do that anymore. It's just hopeless. Completely psyched out by the guy. Bishop d8. Dude, that's the weirdest move ever. I mean, I could just take a free pawn on c3. I mean, I guess it's such a strong bishop. I don't really want to give it up. This is weird, man. Okay, how does Mr. Slow get away with taking that? I looked at h5. Right, isn't it forced? h5. Queen g3, h4. I can calculate that, but I can't see my knight is hanging against someone on sound. Someone sound, I'm sorry, I feel bad like accepting your bit donation. Like, Cheaper Spieler, good to see you. I mean, that's really a shame. I don't deserve a donation for dropping a knight, you know. Dude, I got screwed. Alright, that's ridiculous. I accidentally clicked on b1 against Sumahair. So I'm going to lose that now. That's my mouse skills. I didn't really click it. It just sort of side-clicked it by accident when I was pulling the mouse away. I don't think I clicked it. That's weird. I was leaving the screen. It was like going to the next game. And now I'm going to drop a piece because I didn't recapture. I played rook b1. This is why there needs to be takebacks and simuls. Like, seriously. I once asked Thibault about it, and he just was dissing me as he does every time I make a suggestion. Why is there not allowed to be takebacks and simuls? I mean, it's not an over-the-board simul, okay? It's an online simul. Simul givers and players are going to make mouse slips. You know, they're like, well, there's no takebacks to simuls in real simuls. Yeah, I know that. But I just ruined an entire game, you know, an instructive game with someone because my mouse decided it was going to hover over B1. Now that's the second loss in the position that should never have happened. That sucks. I don't even know how that happened. I didn't click for sure. I don't understand how it made that move. Rook B1 against Sumaher. Any witnesses? Whatever you want, Bidyak. It's very sportsmanlike to offer a draw there. I'm not angry if you take the win or anything. If it was a winning position for you, I would resign, you know, obviously. But that's really, I don't even understand how that move was put in. Because I don't remember clicking it. Wow, F4. Dabi's only used 5 minutes for the whole game. How does F4 work? He just saw my threats and decided to do it. But what is his idea? Please no mouse slips. It's funny, I made one mouse slip and one catastrophic oversight so far. That's really funny, haha, yeah. Alright. Hilarious. My original plan was to do this. Disappointing to get my bishop up there, frankly. Disappointing. What was the plan? It's not my lucky day. A grotesque blunder. And a mouse slip. You did what? Mr. Slow just sacked the knight. But objectively, this can't be enough. Do I want knight e5 or not? Now why? Thanks, guys. I'm sorry for the accidents. C'est la vie. There's nothing we can do about it. Normally not so many. Now White has an idea here. Pawn grabber. Not really my usual style, but you do what you can do. Speaking of pawn grabbing, can I just develop my pieces at some point here? Alright, Chef Master. You're getting on my nerves. I have to admit it. Time pressure. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, I just had a very weird click. I'm really sorry to steal that game. You know, it was an interesting position. I still don't understand how that was registered, rook b1. I didn't come close to really clicking that. So g5. At least I'm not the only one who makes blunders. Blundiferous. It was blundiferous. Okay, bishop a2 is his big freaking idea here, huh? That's the idea. Well, I traded in for a very small advantage in that game. My knight for a good square. Masturbate your one-track mind. Mr. Attack my king. Yeah, now we've got something maybe here against Chess Knight. Another draw offer. You love yourself some draw offers around here. What have I done to you guys? They love offering draws. Chesparov. What's my rook doing on a6 here? Okay, it's not so easy. Knight on b5 is strong. Masturbate with the mouse slip. Ending his pain. Self-fulfilling prophecy. Masturbate did not want to suffer any longer. Just a different way of attacking his knight from the other side. Literally. Give me that pawn. Give me the pawn. I'll take it. e4, worth considering. No, masturbate. Disappointing. Disappointing. I like endgames. I like to have as many endgames as possible here. Rook a4 played quickly. What? That's a weird move. e4. What? I like saying what a lot. My queen is kind of strange on h4, but it's safe. Relatively safe. Knight b4, you got good moves. This isn't so clear. D6. D6, B6. He saw that. Master saw that move. Bishop takes B1. A4, the queen side. Oh no. You have that. That's really annoying. That's incredibly annoying. Stop that. Where did Swiss go? I dropped my knight, just like free knight for nothing. I can't play against him. He's got me completely psyched out. Sus is his name, not Swiss. We changed it to Sus for obvious reasons. This is very disappointing. I didn't want this to happen. Now all I can do is like try to grind people down in endgames. Oh, whoa, where did that come from? I was like looking at my A-pawn, you tricked me. Never in my life did I imagine you had queen h4. I guess an evacuation is called for. Good old Morales. It's always an endgame lately. With him too. No. I like how chess night has 13 minutes. That's a lot of time. Okay, Brian got in trouble here. What was my plan? D3 stopped it. Gotcha. So very complex position. Unbelievable. It looks like a forced win. Maybe not. I don't like Chef Master letting me trade queens. If I can trade queens. Guess it's not so easy. So much for that theory. I'm not going to be able to trade queens. F4, rook g4, pawn e3. Guess there's no need for that. Alright, this is tricky. Rook b3, knight d2. We didn't take, yeah, that's the other move. White is down too much material, though. You just take my rook. You take my rook, I take your queen. And if you take my queen, you lose. Will I ever be allowed to develop my other pieces? Can you see it in your heart to let me to develop my my other pieces today? Seriously? B6. So what am I supposed to play? He's only used 6 minutes. Bishop B6. Bishop E5. Bishop D5. Bishop B8, I guess. Knight A5 or B6. I guess I have to do it. To do it, you have to do it. The confusion is upsetting me here. Yeah, this is weird. Not that happy about what happened now. My knight has nowhere to go. It's a very strange position. Wow. So F4 is on the way, and I don't really have any sort of counterplay against that. A4, your favorite move. He's got bishop A4. For one thing, it's an option. I also have knight H5. Nope. Nope. Rook E3, queen E3, F4. I could just take his pawn, though. I mean, realistically, part of the furniture here. I knew this player was going to be better than I thought. Also, 13 minutes left. That's a ton of time. What just happened? Bishop, what? G4. Rook D7. I should be winning, but I might have better. I hope it's enough. Now what? Bishop D7. Give me that pawn. Whoa. Murales. With a rook ending, maybe. I don't know about this ending, if that's a good idea. Queen c4 check. How should I play this? Not sure. Wow, I thought I had a tactic here with queen e4, but it doesn't really work, does it? Queen e4, pawn e5, queen b1 check. Well, it's interesting. I mean, I get a couple pawns for the piece. Total chaos reigns in this one. I apologize for my blunders in advance. Monaki's hanging on. Got a good end game. I can play rook b8. Bishop takes. Rook takes b6, bishop takes c2. Bishop c2, queen takes. Rook b7. Wow. Very complicated position here. I mean, I could sack a piece back, but is that enough? It's always like that with Mr. Slow. He's got the craziest games he can play with like 50 seconds left on the clock. I forgot that he has the c-pawn protected here. We have enough. This guy's offering a draw again. You're 1500. Why would I accept a draw with you? Seriously. Why would I accept a draw here with no losing chances in a slightly better position? You've already offered one draw. That's the second one. Study like endgame. What? So I have to do queen c4 anyway? Wow. That's sort of stupid. Okay. How's my bishop doing? Well, it still lives, if like h6 or something. Really crazy position there. I have no idea. The position's just like too unclear. Oh, that's a nice move. What? Alright. H4. Played quickly. He still has 13 minutes left. Maybe the most. Oh no, Chess Knight's close too. It's a kind of close call there between those two. Who's faster? You found it, B4. King H7. Should I take another pawn here? Just the question is, why not? Chaos. Chaos is this position. Is my queen trapped? Now, you're trapping my queen? Is that it? Mid-board? Only if I play E4? Wow. Okay. That's for sure. I'm definitely doing that move. Alright. Bishop F4. Not the best move there. Rook D6. Whoa. What do you want with that? What do you want with me, man? Oh, that's not fair. You know that's not fair. Wow. Speaking of not fair, Wow. A5 with no time. That's really annoying. Is my queen trapped yet? Unbelievable. Crazy position. Attacking my A pawn. It's really, really pissing me off. Why did I play that? Rook C8. Huggy the Bear. Can you name the TV show? Acerbate. Your generation. Rook C2. Rook B3. The end game. Bishop D6. Oh, it's beautiful. It's like a study for white. It's a study. Are you like trolling me or something? With 9 minutes left? Right. Whatever. Speaking of trolling me, truly trolling me now. This is unbelievable. It's not even possible. What? You can do that? And always the best possible defense. Just in time. You're down upon an ending, man. I mean, seriously. Why would I agree to a draw there? That's almost like distraction technique or something. He has an answer for everything. I'm up 2 pawns in this rook game. Also. I was kind of playing for that cheapo. Strange move by white there. It was a little awkward after c5. I'd have to play e5 to win it, probably. I like how Chess Knight has 16 minutes left. I've seen almost master level middle game players go into Lost King and Pawning games on here. It's unbelievable what people do. Players that seem like they're masters in middle game play, they're literally going to like drawn king and pawning games or lost king and pawning games. Torture Morales here for all I'm worth. Better believe it, man. Oh no. What? Interesting. Sad. I'm sad. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable that he has that move. I don't know. I'm definitely not playing like Kasparov. I don't know about you. Please. You have to be kidding me. Calmly defending. It's no problem. Trolling for dollars. King takes. Maybe it's easier to play knight d7, I don't know. Easier or harder? Safer. He still has a pawn for a piece. That seems fair. A little thought, perhaps, for me. Not that easy. Rook e8, maybe? Is this like a study or something? You calculated the study. Wow. Okay. Play like Kasparov. A little too like Kasparov. Yes, got me now. What's up? Do you ever stop threatening me? What? Kindly reject offer. Understandable. I'm getting mated now? Can play like Kasparov ever take some time? It's constantly his move. I can't believe we just have 5 games left. I lost 1. The knight drop. The lucky someone on sound. I don't understand why this guy is doing this. Well, I forgot to put in rules like try to resign in a timely fashion. I should have put that in this week. Please resign lost positions. Forgot to mention that. Completely lost positions. The ever tough Mr. Slow. Okay, as we get down to just a few games, remember, don't give any moves away. People always have a tendency to do that. Let's try not to blunder. Okay, we're winning in some games. Some, maybe not. Thanks everybody for support. Appreciate the pledge. Antonio, reject the offer. Thanks for the draw. You were better. It was an interesting position. Oh, you didn't drop a piece after all. Very nice. Very nice. Like Borat. King C7 looks like the best move. Bishop D8 check, King B8, and then he doesn't lose a piece. Imagine that. Shocking. Mr. Slowhand is playing on out of momentum. With momentum. Oh, you found that. Nice. Is it mate yet? Is it a forced win? For white? Look at this. Queen B7. Now what do I do? Now what do I do? The momentum. Technical ending, this should be winning. We have a little work. Five messages. No hate mail, remember. Knight there? We have pass pawn too. You found it. Wait, what? King H2. Alright, let's try not to get mated. Obviously a forced draw. All the way. I guess F4. Creator of connected pass pawns. Mr. Slow is running out of gas here. I hope. Ooh, the technique. Bishop E1. It's probably a draw. White has like a steady like endgame technique. Of course. Take, bishop e1 maybe? I don't know. There's no way to win this. Just a draw. I was never winning. Of course, you've been watching Spieler's videos. That's why you're master level. Of course. You learned overnight master level play. Like all of us. It's common. You got a little stronger since our first game. 700 points or so. It's normal to go up 700 points in a couple months. Totally standard. Nothing suspicious about that. Yeah, that's one of the good things about Holiday. You get easy master level strength instantly. The queen d6, what is going on? What's he trying to do? What is he trying to do? Jeremy Simul did a lot of drugs. Right? But I guess you might be able to set the world record. Improving 400 points in 6 months. If you're like a genius. My opponent offered a draw. Yes. Yes, draw. Alright. So we have just the 2 left. Seriously? 17 wins, 5 draws, 1 loss. It's very similar to last week. This is a win. If I was Michael Rode, I would call my own game a draw. Maybe it's not that simple. I assume this is a draw. I think you're winning there, Prem. At some point. Probably at the end, too. You were totally killing me. I've been having some weird hallucinations about this position, thinking that it was a clear draw. Maybe it's not so simple. Although I'm not sure his last move was right. I'm glad I didn't play pawn takes pawn. Having bizarre hallucinations there. Bizarre. Okay, whatever. It's going to take a while to convert this. I think this is going to be our last game. You need extra drugs to improve 700 points in 6 months. Weed won't cut it. You need like LSD. Well, let's think this through. Maybe I have e3 here. I really ought to take my time. I should keep my bishop on that diagonal, attacking the knight, right? Adderall helps. Doesn't hurt, right? Another apocalyptic game against someone unsound. If not for just the dropping the knight, I also butchered the opening against him with a ridiculous theoretical novelty, A3. That doesn't work at all. So I got 2 horrible mistakes in one game against someone unsound. Yeah, I mean, really weird setup, Mr. Slow. Maybe it's good, though. I like the way you played knight f3. Wait, you played knight f3 in the opening. I told Ferenc Gombos that I thought that was White's best move. When he failed to play knight f3 against me last year. Last summer, I guess. No, it was a tournament in the this time last year. I remember. I played an IM group, the same line. No, I don't think you should be satisfied. Uh-oh, that's it. Bishop takes check. That's a draw. Give that man a draw. Give that man a draw. He found it. Bishop g5. Bishop versus pawn. Bishop versus king or something. He's trolled me with the most exciting variation possible, and it's still a draw. The suspense was killing me. Everything's a draw. Or I can lose. I can get mated. Like bishop f4. Queen b8, queen. I was never winning here. White was sort of playing with me, you might say. Unless I have a move. In that case, it's not true. Alright, I take the check. But don't give me moves. I might be wrong. I'm tired and I'm starting to have hallucinations. I don't give me any hints though, guys. Remember, when the heads-up games start, not a lot of time in between moves. If you make suggestions and stuff. Thanks, Goo. The classic 4-on-2 rooking game. It's my turn. Alright. I always thought this kind of game was fun. Does that make me a sick person? Let's say bishop g3. Am I winning? Wow. And I thought I was draw. I thought he was trolling me. Maybe I'm winning? For real? I don't believe it. There's still got to be some way he can save the game. I don't believe I'm winning. Mate. This is my idea. That's my idea of fun. Like torturing someone for 100 moves with rook and 4 against rook and 2. With no chance of losing, virtually. I thought you played a good game. Very creative there, Prem. You should have beaten me. Interesting problem you set in the opening. I wonder if I should play knight h5. Guys, we're going to be back tomorrow with Blitz and Rapid Chess here on the stream. International Master Ponda and Sparkle Horse. I mean, whatever my name is. Mate! Bishop e5 mate. Now I have to take the pawn. I don't think I was ever winning this. It's just meant to be like spectacular. White can make it look more spectacular by cutting it as close as possible. It's more fun that way, right? Theatric chess. I love me some theatric chess. Pushing this pawn up is committal. Thanks for being theatrical. King e4. Now he just sacks his bishop. Drawn king and pawning game. Obviously. Oh, you had that. Now it's a drawn king and pawning game. No, he saw that too. Wow, what a surprise. It's a draw. I'm totally shocked. Aren't you guys? This is the one fun game. I ought to be winning here, but how? The $1,000,000 question. I wonder if I made a mistake. Seriously. Seriously. Mistake. G3 takes, king e4. Is that other game still going? Last game. Doesn't seem right. What about king... Wait, king e4. What's that going to do? I guess we play king e5 and f5. f4 check, look out. This should be winning 100% of the time. 3-on-2 is a draw, but 4-on-2 is a win. G3 was interesting. I would be curious if I'm winning that position. I wouldn't be surprised if it's winning, but that's too complicated. I'm just going to play for d4, trade the d for the e, and try to win with a 3-on-1. I mean, it should be a win. There shouldn't be any questions. I probably didn't maybe play this right by pushing this g-pawn a little early. Not sure I played it right. That's generally like, you shouldn't really advance one of the pawns like far ahead of the other. Just keep everything compact in a coordinated unit. Unit! He said unit. Alright, thank you guys for supporting the stream. Danish cream cheese, Danish? Or Danish cream cheese? The pawn is in one unit. One island, if you will. The buddy system. Wow, it's 10 o'clock. Thanks everybody for your support. Thanks for the gift subs, Mr. Slow today, too. Antonio with one the other day, Fortuna. Rook A2, King E4. The base of my pawn chain. You like symmetry? Oh, I get 18 wins, 6 draws, 1 loss. Thanks, Someone on Sound. Of course, Someone on Sound gets the win. That's why he's sus. The sus-o-matic. Well, I guess the simplest way to win is probably pushing d4 and taking with a pawn, like getting king e4, e5. Going king e4, e5 is a good plan anyway. But see how smart Chessmaster is? I call him Chessmaster, but whatever. Chessmaster sounds good. Chefmaster. He's not letting me do it. That's really pissing me off, dude. Whatever. 57. Thanks for the games, guys. Yeah, have a great evening. Thanks, Brian says. You're welcome. Gonna get me some late dinner after this game. Maybe use the restroom. It's been a while. Getting older. The other day I had to take a bathroom break for like the first time in 5 years. It's pandemic, I'm just like aging 5 years. Every year now. Someone on Sound, thank you. 38-26, apparently. What happens if we get a win? Someone on Sound, are you directly involved in the... You're also directly involved in the pledge? I didn't realize that at first. Check. Stay in your lane. No, you're not. Okay. You're just keeping score. But it's Chessmurph alone? Or was there a second person? It's just all Chessmurph. Because last week you guys did a pledge together, so I wasn't really watching the chat that careful. But it's a different score system this week. I appreciate what you guys do to help out, to make it a profitable event. I noticed like Chess Bia, a friend of mine from Hungary, was hosting a tournament tonight. But honestly, you know, as nice as that seems to hold like a tournament with prizes, I feel like it's a nightmare. If I were to host a tournament with prizes and then like all kinds of people would get get pissed if they were flagged as an engine or something. I just was thinking, like, I just can't see doing that. Like, it sounds like a great idea for a streamer to do that, but hosting those tournaments for money prizes and then someone gets angry, I mean, it's just a nightmare. I don't teach chess in Budapest, rarely. I mean, rarely I have live student. My Hungarian isn't great, though that's not the reason. I never really looked to teach live here. I can speak Hungarian, but I'm not skilled at it like someone who's been properly trained. Obviously, most people would be looking. I've had students, but not a lot of live ones, as they say. Not a lot of live ones, as we say in the industry. The Pawn Amoeba, coming to a theater near you. Can you teach me how to remember openings? I guess association. You gotta find some sort of association to help you remember. This is kind of weird. I mean, okay. G3. Pawn takes G3. Rook takes G3. Rook takes G3. Pawn takes G3. King F3. That's like a study. G2, King G2, King E4, winning, right? G3, F3 is kind of annoying. That's probably his plan, to defend with like F3. And then like Rook D2 check. I mean, I have to be winning there. Am I taking challenges now? Are you kidding me? No, I'm out, man. I'm old school. I don't do like the 6-hour streams. Even when I was studying chess when I was younger, I would never do more than like 3 hours. I don't really like to work more than 3 hours in a session. I feel like my mental facilities just go way down. What's left of them anyway? I don't do like 6-hour streams and stuff. I'm out of here till tomorrow morning. It's gonna be funny in game. So takes, rook takes, pawn takes, king g3, king e4, king f2, king d3. You know, there's no way he can draw. He could drag it out by playing f3, but he resigned. Good resignation. Any resignation is a good resignation. New GM 2003 bailed on us. Shame. Shame on new GM 2003. Actually, what happened to Miro? He fell asleep. I did that in like a Poker Stars Sunday. What was it? It was a Sunday 500. I literally, like in the middle of the tournament, I fell asleep. I was drunk. I was totally drunk. But I fell asleep during the tournament and then I woke up and I was busted. But he like left the board after A5. I know that it's probably, it might be late for Hayes Miro. That's not a blunder though, he just left. White resigned after A5. It's a lot to like enter a poker tournament for $500 and like fall asleep. That was stupid. Alright, what else? We had other abandonators that should be trolled. Yes, Sahib Chess. Sahib Chess entered the tournament and didn't play one move. Shamed. Public shaming. Shaming, not allowed to public shame. I remember the story how Gadakamsky was playing Brian Nikoloff, Canadian IM. He fell asleep at the board, and then there was a big fight whether they should wake him up or not. Like, one party wanted to wake him up. Like, Gada wanted to wake him up or something, but his dad didn't. I don't remember. Drinking and playing chess and poker are bad ideas. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining the Simul. We had 18 wins, 6 draws, 1 loss. Couple of early abandonations, though. That's not good. That helps us, though. You just found this channel. Seems cool. What do you think about the new horsey design on lichess? You know that was last year's April Fool's joke. It's kind of funny. They like to keep the April Fool's joke. I think Ultra Bullet was an April Fool's joke too, but they just kept it around. It grows on you. The link. So 6. I gotta go, guys. So what's the total? What's our total victory? You pick up a piece. Oh, I picked up a piece from Hietsmiro? Wait. Oh, he allowed h6 and resigned. I thought he fell asleep. It's cool. Alright. Thank you for checking into that. Something about knights on g5, someone on sound, apparently. Not a good idea. So thanks to a donation from Chess Murph, we had a total of, let's check it out. I don't think they did it yet. Did it? Did it go through? I miss a lot of this stuff, this important stuff. Dude, what is wrong with my... Simul Fund donated 40-40. Nice and even. Congrats on a well-played Simul. Nice donation from Chessmurph / Simul Fund with a 40-40 donation. That's huge. There was nobody else in on that? Mr. Coffee? Secret donator? That was all Chessmurph? Very generous. Juicebox, good to see you. You gotta come by and play in this one of these days. We miss you. Bob as well. Bob was here. He missed you too. I miss all you old players who don't come that often anymore. The community is important. But thanks everybody, the new and the old, for playing. We were lucky again this week, except for Mr. Suss. 17, what was it? 8, same as last week actually. 18 wins. 18 wins, 6 draws, 1 loss. Similar score to last week. It's Always Dying did an anonymous donation via PayPal. Very, very much. Thank you. So appreciate it. Very generous. Alright guys, we'll be back. I gotta get some rest and I'm gonna play Blitz and Rapid Chess. Thanks for supporting the stream and being subscribers. Thank you everybody. We'll see you back next week, of course. Take care, guys. Golf course design and underwater basket weaving. Underwater basket weaving sounds like a good program. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.